This video is the continuation of the previous one. The one thing that was pending in the previous one is memory usage data. We need memory usage data. Now for this, the variable that we have been using was report data, and then we'll do a plus equals to, and I would like to write a small comment. We can also copy paste this one. And then here I am going to say memory usage. Now for memory usage, you need to learn a new commandlet. Now we'll be using get hyphen and then CIM, common information module instance. This we have used last time as well. So get common instance module, and then you have to write class name. Now here when32 underscore, there is something called operating system. So the operating system remembers what is the RAM is currently being used, because every instance the RAM usage might vary. So win32 operating system, all I'm going to do, I'll start the parenthesis, I'll end the parenthesis, and here I'm going to say I want to get the total visible memory size. So when I say total visible memory size, run the code, you will see it is going to show you total how much KB of RAM you have. Now this is in KB. I want to get in GB. So to get this in GB, what I'm going to do, I'm going to divide this by 1 MB. I'm going to divide by MB. So if I divide by MB, this KB is going to convert itself to GB. So now if I'm going to run it, okay, so you can see it said 15.6. It is actually 16 GB. So 69, so fine, right? It is a 16 GB. Now what is happening? You see many decimals are coming. 0.6921272277832. So I don't need this big instance. I just wanted to, round it. So how do I round it? So to round it, all I will do, I'll use the math function. So for math function, use a square bracket, say math, and then colon, and then I'm going to round this. Okay, so round, curly braces started, you have to end it here, and all I have to do comma 2. So when I do comma 2 and run it, it's going to tell me 15.69, or else if I do 0, run it, okay, it is going to say 16 GB. So total I have 16 GB of RAM, the total visible available RAM. Okay, now I also wanted to know what is the used, how much RAM is currently being used. So for that, all I have to do, simply copy paste the above code. All you have to do, instead of saying dot total visible memory here, I'm going to say free physical memory. Okay, all I have to say free physical memory. So if I type this and run it, okay, so it is saying 16 GB is total RAM you have, and free currently is 3. What I'm going to do, let me open the task manager. Now in the task manager, let's see it. So now if you see, I have 15, 13.2 is already in use. I mean, I have 16. So 3 is free, which is correct, which is almost correct. Okay, 3. So 3 GB of free memory I currently have. If you want to see in decimal, that is also you can do. 2. Okay, I'm going to write 2. So you can see currently at this moment, because every time it is going to keep changing. Okay, when the code is running, that time it will use a little bit higher, and then it might come down again. So now it is, you can see 13.2 is used. So that time when the code was running, 15.69 we had, 2.69 was free that time. So likewise, you can get the total memory. So here this one tells you how much currently free, and this one tells you total how much you have. So let's create a variable here. I am saying to say dollar total memory, okay, is equals to this, and I'm going to say dollar free memory is this much. So these are the two things we have got, total memory and free memory. Once you get two things, I want to know total how much is being used, how much GB is used, or I want to know the percentage. Okay, I would rather calculate the percentage. So first of all, let's create a variable called used memory percentage. Okay, used memory percentage. I'll create a variable and used memory. So for that, what I will do, total memory. So free memory is this much. So I will say free memory divided by total memory into 100. Now if I do this, what happens? It tells me free memory percentage. Now percentage, if I do 100 minus whatever the value it gives you, for example, 20% is free. So that means 100 minus 20 is equal to 80% used, correct? No? So this is what the formula is. Now let's run it. Let's see what is the value we get. Free memory system.math. Okay, something I did mistake. Let's run it again. Okay, so let me clear it, run it again. So now let me print it, okay, because I'm not printing. Dollar used memory percentage. Let's see the output. Okay, so now it is saying used is 82.157. Okay, 82. Now again, it has got multiple decimals, 0.154 and all that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to write the math function. Pretty simple. Let's write square brackets and say math, and then colon, and then round, and then close all of this within the parenthesis, comma 2, comma 2. Okay, so now I've written, let me run it again. See here it says 82.22% is currently used. So you got, first is used memory, how much is used memory you have got. Now let's also get the free memory, how much is free. So for that, all I will do, I'll just simply copy paste, and I'm going to change this one. I'll say free memory, and when it's free, I don't have to do a minus from 100. I'll just leave it as it is, and I'm going to run it. Okay, so now let's see what is the output it gives. Let me print this. No, dollar used memory percentage I'll print, and then I'll print dollar free memory percentage. Let's run it. So you can see 81.52 has come and 18.48. This is free, this is this one. So now we have got both the values. All we have to do is pass it. So pass it to the notepad. Now to pass it to the notepad, first of all you have to pass it to the report data. So what I will do, dollar report data, and then you will say plus equals to dollar used memory percentage, and here I want to pass it in a slightly different way. I will write some text. So how do you write text? Simply say used memory in percentage equals to this one. Same way, let's copy it and say used memory free memory, and here I'm going to change the variable to free memory percentage. That's it. And then let's run it now. Okay, the run is complete. Let's go to the desktop and try to see the output. Reopen file. Okay, so now if you look at the output here, it now clearly tells me the memory usage used is 81.46, free memory is 18.36. So like that, anytime you are going to run, for example, let me close it. Now let me try to run it again. Okay, so now it is done. Let's go back to the desktop, open it, reopen the file, and you can see what is the update. Used memory is 81.5 to 18.48. So based on the memory usage, it will keep on changing its value. Okay, for example, let us open few Word documents. For example, I'll open a Word document. I'll open Excel, for example. Okay, so I have opened two. Now we will go back to our code and let's run it again. So if I run it now, let's see what is the change happening. Okay, so it's done. Go to Windows Desktop. Last time it was some 18.48 free. So now if you see, the value has changed. See, 15.93. Do you see? It has changed itself to 15.93. So based on the usage, every time you run, at the time you run it is going to change. So it was run at so and so time. Getting it? So that's how your memory has been calculated. Now let's move on to our third part to learn something new.